go back down memory lane. My name is Maria Franklin, and this is my Survivor story. I was diagnosed with cervical cancer, squamous cell carcinoma of the cervix on stage 2B on March 17, 1999.
It seems like when you say that, you feel a certain way about it. Why?
It's very emotional. That was a very rough day. Just to learn that you had been healthy all your life, and all of a sudden you have cancer at age 27. Not something I was expecting at the time. It completely changed my life. Treatments were pretty rough. The side effects were devastating. I will never be able to be a mom because I lost my fertility. There were a lot of other side effects as far as that I'm still dealing with today, 17 years later. I'm still dealing with colitis. I'm still dealing with bladder issues. Chemo brain that everybody knows about. It's just, they're long-lasting side effects. But it also, I think it also I learned a lot from the experience, and I think I can help other people that are going through similar diagnosis. I mean, it makes me mad. It does, because there's nothing easy about cervical cancer. It's a very intimate cancer. The treatments are very invasive. You're getting your cervix. Basically, you get stuff inserted in your cervix for 3 days in a row. It's just a very intimate cancer, very invasive treatment. It is not easy to go through. Chemo takes a terrible toll on your body. I lost like 20 pounds back then. I could barely hold any food. I had to get injections just to keep myself healthy. So the week after I will get my treatment, the week after I will get my chemo treatment, I just couldn't work. I had to get injections daily just to keep my immune system just healthy, or some sort of healthy. The radiation had a lot of side effects in my body. It fried not only my vagina, it fried my bladder, it fried part of my colon. It's just things that I'm gonna have forever. It is not easy. It's not easy to deal with. There's nothing easy about the treatment you receive for this, or the side effects that you deal with the rest of your life. When I was first diagnosed with cervical cancer, I was told that this is a cancer that you get because you slept with a lot of people. And that was like devastating, that somebody was putting in question my morals or my values or me as a person. I was all of a sudden classified with I don't know what group of people. It was just devastating to hear. And I know I had friends and even family members that were not happy to hear about this type of cancer and wanted to keep it like quiet, or didn't want anybody to know about it. And then a few years later, I learned about HPV and how common it is, and I'm like, well, what was it about it? Everybody gets HPV. Everybody gets exposed to this virus. It's so common. I don't understand why there is such stigma attached to it when it is such a common virus. It is a human virus. I started sharing my story because I think it is important that people know about this cancer, that people talk about it, because it's a very real thing. It affected me. It affects many women. I think that people should know what to watch for, what tests to get to prevent getting this type of diagnosis. It is important that women know what to do to prevent this type of cancer. I don't want any more women getting a diagnosis of cervical cancer when I know this is something that you can prevent, and I have to share my story. I have a responsibility to letting people know what this cancer does to a woman, how it changes you forever, how it changes your body. And I think it's important that they know what they need to do, that they need to get their Pap test, that they need to get their HPV test, that they need to vaccinate their children so they don't get this type of diagnosis. I think that it's ridiculous that we have prayed and prayed all these years for a cure to cancer, and we have a vaccine that can prevent cancer, and we don't want to use it. That has to stop. People need to start using this vaccine, and people need to start protecting themselves against cancer. It's that simple.